Hello everyone, I'm Ron Grant coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands. You're watching 284 Media. Thank you so much for your time. A happy Thursday is wished to each and every one of you. The Stay Golden Health and Wellness Exposition is taking place this Saturday, September 30th at the H. Lavity Stout Community College, both on the lawn and in the auditorium. I'm honored to be joined by two lovely young ladies today who are going to recap this event and put it into perspective for you because you want to absolutely be there. It's a phrase that I've been hearing, and it's time for rehab. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Welcome back everyone, and thank you so much for your time. As promised, I am joined by the lovely Gia Fraser, creator of Stay Golden, and her partner, the lovely Laurel Smith Mostafa. Ladies, welcome back to the studio. Laurel, welcome for the first time. It's good to have you both.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here.
And I truly and honestly wish that the audience watching could feel the energy that's in this room today. So, Stay Golden, we are absolutely here at the H. Lavity Stout Community College, September 30th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Yes.
Now, this has been a really interesting journey, of course, in getting to this spot. Laurel, I want to start with you in regards to what you want the takeaway from Stay Golden to be.
Oh, absolutely. So what I would want the community to experience is that we need health, and our wellness is our priority. It's really our wealth. When you take the word wealth, it actually is health and wellness together that equals wealth. So I want the community to recognize that their health and their wellness is the first layer of their wealth, and also that it doesn't have to be a difficult, heavy topic, that it's okay. It could be fun. It could be just a regular part of our everyday lives. It could be something that we can talk about, whatever it is that we're dealing with in our journey towards health and wellness, we are not alone in that journey. No. Everybody's going through the same thing. I don't care how small or how big the community is. I happen to live in the States, and we oftentimes in Tortola, we say, only in Tortola, no. It's happening in the States too. Okay. So people are people, humans are humans. Everybody's going through the same thing. So I want people to come away knowing that, hey, build your wealth through your health and your wellness.
Beautiful. And I'm happy that you mentioned we're all going through it, because I've said this a few times this week, but oftentimes we feel like our issues and incidents, life challenges are isolated, and that's far from the truth. Some of the very same aspects that you might be struggling with as an individual are, your neighbors having the same issue. So perhaps if we were to have more conversations and share more, then we wouldn't feel so isolated. And that is ultimately the purpose of the Stay Golden Health and Wellness Expo. Gia, what can the beautiful people of the Virgin Islands expect this Saturday?
Oh, a day full of fun, conversation, interactive discussions. Because what we wanted, Lauren and I, we discussed, we're saying like, hey, yes, even though the conversation is a heavy conversation to have,
it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be a heavy experience. We can have fun, we can learn, and still have a good, light atmosphere around these conversations. So we can definitely expect, fun on the lawn in the morning.
Yoga in the morning.
You're listening to music. You have Gio on the mic. He's the voice.
And he's your host, one of your hosts.
He's one of our hosts for that event. So he is the voice for the outdoor.
Okay.
And that's from 10 to 1. And then from 2 to 5 p.m. now we're going to be in the auditorium where we're going to have our panelists. Now, I know when we say panelists, we think conference or a long table and it's stiff. So we're not doing that. So you see like how we're having a conversation right now? It's going to be like that.
Wonderful.
That kind of conversation.
No table in even.
No table there, We're having a conversation, we're interacting, So Laura will be a host alongside Miss Fraser.
Yes.
So it's going to be like a discussion.
Beautiful.
And then everyone will not be on a stage at the same time. Of course, we'll bring up persons as needed in terms of conversations and all that stuff.
Because you have a number of persons who are
Yes.
going to be speaking. And
Absolutely.
In different categories.
correct. And
So we
tell
have-
us about those.
Yeah, so we have experts, touching base on the mental health, experts in the spiritual health, experts in physical health and emotional health as well.
Yes.
And then, of course, we have Trent will close it down and giving us like a nice motivational, inspirational conversation, that would kind of like guide us to our steps even after the seminar, to move forward into
Right.
Right,
continue
giving you the
creating-
tools.
Yeah,
Right.
giving you the tools that we need to better ourselves in the future to come.
Wonderful.
If I may, I want to circle back to your first question
Sure.
about also what we would want people to come away with. We were intentional in inviting particular vendors for the outdoor portion.
Yes.
Yes, that part.
Those vendors, we chose them because they have services or products that are tools specifically in that arena of health and wellness. And for us at Stay Golden, where we believe health and wellness speaks to emotional health, spiritual health, mental health, and physical health.
Yep.
So you can be sure to find vendors that will speak to each one of those things.
Yes.
Of course, when we talk about physical health, we know we gotta have food. So come on, we're gonna have some
Definitely.
food.
Yeah. But the right foods.
But
Yes,
food
vegan.
that food as medicine.
Yes.
You know,
Exactly.
that type of way. So everything was intentional
Yes.
in that regard. Yes, health, wellness, sometimes it can be intimidating even to really know where to start, especially when you have certain habits or things that we don't even realize are habits or that are detrimental to us. So this is the environment where, hey, you get to learn something, but not just, sometimes you go to seminar and there's like information overload.
Yes.
And then you're like, okay, now what? Well, we wanted the vendors that we chose, we wanted you all to literally walk away with something in your hand
Understood.
or something that you can refer to later,
Yes.
so you can continue the journey. Because Saturday is just the
Stepping stone.
it's just 6-8 hours of conversation, but your journey starts beyond Saturday. That's just the catalyst. So we want to make sure that you walk away with tools, you walk away with all of the things that you need to be successful in that journey towards your wealth.
Amazing. So
Yeah.
Gia, thank you both for sharing that. You mentioned about Gio being one of our fantastic hosts,
Yes,
along with
Gio,
Laurel.
the
Tell
voice.
us, and Kristen, of course. Tell us about specifically, I want you to call some names in regards to some of the speakers, particularly those who are local, who are going to be presenting at different times.
Okay, so we have Dr. Mike A. Tomball. So he is going to be like on the mental health side of it. I know he's a pastor, yes.
Yes, he is.
But we actually asked him to be someone speaking on the mental health part
Yeah,
of it.
that is
Of
also his
course, he
field,
has wellness.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but just also on the mental health, what I thought was also key, was having someone who is openly public about their struggles or their journey in mental health. So
Lovely.
we
Yes.
have a person
So we
that's
have
actually
Melanie.
diagnosed.
Yes, so we have
Well,
Melanie.
I'm happy that you guys selected someone in that person because many times, because of the idea surrounding mental health and the fact that it's still taboo, sometimes it's helpful and healing to be able to put a face to an illness.
Right.
Someone that looks like you, someone that
Regular,
sounds like you.
right.
Yes.
In order
for you to
Beautiful,
relate.
gorgeous. Because she's like one of the most energetic people I know. Like she's so loving, she's so kind, she's so, what's the word? Authentic.
Yes, yes.
That's who she is. So it's my honor to even have Miss Hendricks on stage with us that day.
Good.
To really kind of say, hey, I'm going through this, but I'm not letting this define me.
All right.
I'm not letting this stop me from achieving my goals and being who I need to be.
Wonderful.
So
And
it was-
normalize it.
Yeah.
yeah, so
Normalize it,
it was
'cause
very
it's normal.
important for her
It's-
to be there and share. And everyone who's on there said yes immediately. Like, yes, I would like to be a part of this.
Beautiful.
So it's I mean, at this point I'm over my heart. You know how I be getting sometimes.
Wonderful. Tell us about the rest of your speakers.
Yes, so we have Mr. Roy Penn, Dr. Roy Penn. So he is on the physical side of things. Of course, he's a herbalist. He's into natural medicine. So he talks about, how the plants heal us and how if we eat, we are what we eat. And I do believe that.
Yes,
So he'll kind of touch base on how we can really structure our diets around getting back into a health a healthy
Understood.
lifestyle.
Wonderful. And I did go through the list of them, and you cover a number of different industries and persons that essentially make up the stakeholdership of
Yeah.
mental health, different aspects. So
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
happy to see that. I want to touch on your keynote speaker, of course, the one and only Trent Sheldon, who's coming all the way from the United
We always
States.
do the same things.
All the way from the United States, and he's going to bless us, of course. Tell us about what we can expect from Trent.
Oh man. First of all, today seeing me show up the way I show up today. Do you think it's cool the way I show up now for myself?
I do, yeah. Once you consistently do it, I believe so, yeah.
You know, I think so. And I feel like he allowed me to find that inner strength in myself.
Okay.
Honestly speaking, he was one of the people, not the only one, but he was one of the persons that really kind of wheeled me back into reality. Like, say, Sanjia, check yourself.
Okay.
Get up and get out, that type of thing. Even though it was over social media, because he was like, he does these different things on Facebook and YouTube. So I was following him, and one of the things that he was saying is like, get up and get out, and you're in this state because you choose to be there. You choose to be there. So just as committed as you are to being depressed and sad,
Right.
you have to be just as committed and intentional about your healing.
Understood.
You know, so I was like, listen, I need to bring this guy here to the BVI because the way he helped me, I know for a fact he will be able to help others and touch others and guide them into the way that we can all become our best selves.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so it
wonderful.
was needed, it was necessary.
Amazing. So we're looking forward to hear from them. I want to touch on the availability of tickets. Tickets are still available, I hope, but tell us how persons can get them now, or if they're able to get at least regular tickets at the door.
Yeah, so you can get regular tickets at the door if you choose, but we encourage you to go to the
Yes.
outlets, which is Omi Fashion. You can get your tickets at Omi Fashion, Myanmar Jewelers, and I Am Apparel, or you can call me at 2844-440-4653, which is 440 gold, or email us at, well, you don't have to email us, just message us or call us, and we'll be more than happy to meet you to get your tickets. Regular tickets are $85, and VIP tickets are going for $130. And unfortunately, you would not be able to get your VIP tickets at the door. So of course, if you would like VIP tickets, please reach out for the VIP tickets because you would not have them at the door.
Understandable.
Yes.
And if I can say, those of us, we're VIP, and we put together a really nice experience for our VIP guests.
That part.
And we want to make sure that we are fully prepared for you all. So get your tickets as soon as you can, so you can get all the perks that comes with that, including a little one-on-one time with Trent. So please get your VIP tickets, because on the day of, you won't get the full experience. We won't be able to be prepared for you. So please get your tickets.
Yes.
Amazing. Ladies, as I mentioned to you, Gia, before, I want to take the opportunity again to commend you on the Staying Golden brand, but most importantly, presenting this avenue, the Health and Wellness Expo to the Virgin Islands. I was having a conversation earlier this week, and the individual, she was celebrating her birthday, and she was really, really struggling to find a way to celebrate her birthday other than the norm, the very toxic norm.
Yes.
And I'm happy to see that you guys have curated something that's quite different for the general public, but most importantly, celebrating the health and wellness, which, like you said, Laurel, should be our first and utmost priority.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, well,
Absolutely.
ladies, I will see you on
Thank
Saturday.
you,
And again,
yes.
viewing public, I want to take this opportunity to encourage you to come out to the Stay Golden Health and Wellness Expo that's taking place on Saturday, September 30th at the H. Laverty-Stock Community College. Of course, you have a number of phenomenal speakers, with the keynote speaker being the one and only Trent Sheldon. Most importantly, you have a number of vendors. There's going to be food, games, a lot of fun activities to make sure that you are leaving your best self. I'm Ron Grant. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Bye-bye.